Well, we're here in New York City. Beautiful city. We're on our way downtown. And now that I've been doing this for a good 10 to 15 years, talking about food and nutrition, I got to start wrapping up the show and be helpful to people and get this down to a small bite-sized messages that can make a difference in helping people feel better. And consistently, what this is all about in the diet is eliminating processed food. Processed food is the curse of mankind. It's a scourge, it's a plague. If a person can eliminate processed food, they're probably doing about 95% of the improvements they need to feel better and to have better overall health. It's not a bold statement, it's not controversial, it's known for a long time by a lot of people much smarter than me. It's extremely simple, but it's not very easy because we've been eating processed food from the time we're born, and we are addicted to processed food. We're addicted to processed sugar. We're addicted to stimulating foods, and we're addicted to foods that make us feel good. Foods have the ability to make us feel euphoric, and it's human nature to seek out euphoria. That's why religion is popular. That's why spiritual practices are popular. That's why we like a good Led Zeppelin concert and catching a guitar pick when it's thrown out into the audience. It's euphoric. And so when we've been eating that way since we're little children, and we've been programmed by corporations and televisions, which have been reinforced by governmental agencies that these things are actually food when they're not, it's almost impossible for a person to make the right choices. When you walk into a gigantic supermarket and there's 50 feet of cereals in 700 options, which are completely unnatural in the real world, to ever find such a selection of ridiculous choices, Count Chocula and Lucky Charms and Cheerios and things that are disguised to look healthy and things that quite honestly are not even disguised at all. The more unhealthy they look, it's like a sadomasochistic choice, like someone who walks into a pornography place and picks, the worst type of pornography you can picture because they're so perverted. That's what food has become. What the food industry has done cleverly in fancy supermarkets is they've gone out of their way, as the times have changed, to disguise some of these perverted foods as healthy foods. They use recycled cardboard and colors that are muted because it connotes a sort of hippie hiker, Teva hiking boots type mentality, granola, etc. And you can see how cleverly these boxes are labeled, and they put pictures of things that look harvested and things that look planted and things that look organic. But essentially what's going on in the food industry is they found a way to use words that get by the FDA, that confuse the public and lull them back to sleep. Evaporated cane juice, high fructose corn syrup, corn in general over and over again, processed ingredients that preserve foods or foods that can only last on the shelf if they've been highly processed or the nutrients cooked out of them. This is what the food industry has created. They don't care anything about our health, in truth. And the health industry that's designed to protect us, they don't really know that much about food, which is ironic. You would think that they do, but they don't. The evidence is everywhere in the widespread mass epidemic of disease that's in our culture.